Hey guys, it's Melanie. Welcome back. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Let's review some more candles. So I am happy to report that I am now either at the halfway point or below the halfway point with a bunch of these new Kringle 3-wick candles that I purchased during the last 3-wick drop that they had. These are all from the limited edition designer collection. Now, I do believe that the limited edition that is being referenced here might be the artwork, because a lot of these fragrances have been in Kringle's collection for quite some time. So I anticipate the scents sticking around in the 3-wick format, but I do think that the decor or the labels or, you know, like this painted effect, that stuff might change in the future. So I think that's what they're meaning with the limited edition. Also, just fair warning, the snorting, snoofling that you hear in the background is Alf. He does love to assist me in these candle reviews. So yeah, please enjoy the ambient background noise. All right, so we are gonna kick it off in this video here with the Mango Lemonade, which I do believe is pretty much a repackage of the Country Candle scent in Mango Nectar. Now, Mango Nectar, I have reviewed that, and that was when it was available in the paraffin wax. As we are now officially all familiar with, if you're not, this might be news to you, but the Country Candle line is no longer going to be produced in the paraffin wax. They are now going to produce the Country Candle line in the soy formulation. Now, they are keeping those like home style, old school Yankee Candle style jars, but they are filling them with soy wax. The wicks, however, are different from the wicks that are in the 2-wick jars, which are also different from the wicks that are in these 3-wick jars. So really the wicks, I think, is like the main change here. The vessels are staying the same, but everything is soy going forward, which I love. Still, you know, feel bad for all of the paraffin people, but like I said, in several videos, there are still lots of companies that are choosing to stick with paraffin, so you will still be able to find it. Okay, so we are going to run through this Mango Lemonade here. Now, one thing that I will say, just kind of across the board, it's definitely going to be worth watching each of these reviews, especially in these like lemonade scents here, because I'm finding that there is a little bit of variation with the burn performance in terms of strength and throw. Some of them are lighter than others. So yeah. Also, I have not been burning these in hurricanes. I've decided to test them just kind of on their own. I will set them on these Homeworx pedestals, but I am not using a candle sleeve and I am not using a hurricane. So these are just straight up reviews of how the candles are performing in my open concept, high ceiling, I guess more modern layout home. So just as a reference point there, your mileage with these candles could vary. It's going to depend on the airflow in your house. It's going to depend on the size of your rooms, how tall the ceilings are. There are lots of variables, as we all know, but I am just giving you the preface here that I am reviewing them from this high ceiling open concept format. All right, so the fragrance notes are pretty similar to the Mango Nectar. The only difference is that the mango in this Mango Lemonade is a top note, whereas with the Mango Nectar, it was mentioned as a mid note. So there's a little bit of a switch there, but for the most part, all of the notes match up. So this leads me to believe that this is basically a repackage of Mango Nectar. And I'm not mad at it for being that, because I actually like Mango Nectar. I didn't love the paraffin, but I think it smells quite nice. And I think it actually smells better in the soy wax because I'm not smelling that like paraffin. I can totally smell that in paraffin candles. They have a different type of kind of base smell to them. But anyway, that's enough of that. All right, Mango Lemonade. Mango lemonade combines the sweet citrus flavor of mangoes and apricots with a floral and coconut tropical twist. So your top notes here are mango, yuzu, and apricot. Yuzu is a type of citrus fruit. I find it to be kind of a mix between like an orange and a lemon, leaning more lemon, and it's a sweeter type of citrus. It's not like, it's tart, but it's not as tart as I think like a straight up lemon would be. So that's yuzu. The mid notes here are green leaves, gardenia, and pineapple. The base is coconut milk, vanilla, and musk. All right, so what are you smelling here? You definitely pick up the mango combined with that yuzu. It adds a really nice kind of sweetness to this scent. I do pick up a little bit of apricot in here, but apricot isn't like the most predominant note for me. It's definitely a tie between that mango and that yuzu. And that yuzu is what's giving you the quote unquote lemonade vibe here. So I think it's a good one to pick for a lemonade like representation in this particular fragrance, because like I said, it has like some notes of lemon and it's sweeter. So usually lemonade tends to be pretty sweet. It's a concoction of what? Lemon juice, sugar, and water, right? So having some nice sweetness from that yuzu, I think, is what is lending that lemonade vibe to this. The mango it's not like a super juicy, overly ripe mango, but it's also not that green, like unripened mango scent. It's kind of in between the two. I do wish that this candle was just a little bit more sweet in its overall vibe, but I think it's done quite well. If you are looking for a summertime mango lemonade type concoction that isn't going to come across as too terribly sweet or borderline cloying, I think this might be a really good option for you. In terms of the green leaves, the gardenia, and the pineapple, I definitely smell the pineapple in here. It's not super predominant. It adds a little bit of, again, that additional like tang that you might get, or just tanginess from, you know, like a lemonade. So it lends itself nicely to that, but this isn't like a pineapple predominant scent. I don't like pineapple, but I think it's done well in here. So it is an acceptable level of pineapple for me. In terms of the green leaves and the gardenia, I don't really get that beautiful gardenia note. I kind of wish I would. I do love it. But yeah, a gardenia is just kind of a nice, clean, it's a pretty intense white, clean floral, but it's lovely. I have a couple of perfumes that have gardenia in them, and I always enjoy them and tend to get a decent amount of compliments. So I tend to like gardenia as a fragrance note, but I'm not really picking up much of it here at all. And the green leaves, not so much. I do get that coconut milk base, however. It's not like your suntan coconut or anything like that. Like, it's not like the same coconut from like the sea breeze scent. It's more of like a creamy coconut milk for sure. And then the vanilla, again, I think it lends a little bit more of that like creaminess to this and kind of mellows out that yuzu and the mango. The musk, it does not come across as muskiness to me. So if you see that musk, it's just acting as a supporting fragrance here. It is not a musky scent at all. This is predominantly fruity, citrusy, with a nice kind of creamy coconut milk base to it. It's a lovely scent, you guys. I really enjoy this one, but I do wish it was a little bit stronger in its overall performance. No problem with the wicks, no sooting, anything like that. I get a nice deep wax pool. This has not even been lit for 5 minutes, and it is completely pulled out. I'll just give you guys a quick overhead view here. So no issues with wicks. I trimmed them ever so slightly. Don't trim these wicks too short. You will get puny wick syndrome. They don't really form mushroom tops per se. They kind of curl a little bit at the top. If you just take some cuticle scissors and get rid of that like little curl at the top, you'll be good to go. Don't trim these wicks too short. But strength and throw. So this is where I am a little bit disappointed, because most of the 3 wicks that I have tried have been, you know, in the like 7, 8 range in terms of strength and throw. And this is more of like a 5 to 6 in terms of strength and throw. I'm not sure if that is by design for this particular scent. because back when I tried the Mango Nectar, that was lighter as well. But I attributed that mostly to it being paraffin wax, which to me does not allow for the same type of strength and throw that I get from the soy. So yeah, it's a little bit of a miss for me because the strength and the throw are both like at best between like a 5 and a 6. I might consider finishing this one in a candle crock at this point because I think I'm going to get a little bit more strength and throw out of it that way. And I do have a candle that I can take out of the crock in my master bedroom. So I think after this review, I'm going to go ahead and pop this in upstairs. I will let you guys know during the weekly home fragrance roundup this weekend how this one did in the crock for sure. But right now I'm giving the strength and the throw about like, let's say a 5.5. So anyway, I wish it was stronger. The next one that I'm going to review for you guys, that one has a strength and throw of like a solid 8. So if you're looking for something with a little bit more oomph, definitely stay tuned for the next review coming up here. I will of course link this candle down below along with a discount code. You can use code MELANIEP15 to save 15% off of your purchase at Kringle Candle. That works with most of the sales. There are some sales where you cannot combine the discount code, but it's always worth popping in at the end when you're checking out to see if you can save a little bit of money. So yeah, anyway, let me know your thoughts of mango lemonade in the comments down below. I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this video today. Please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.